This is Jamie Boyman, Longview, with Longview City spokesman Richard Yakeley, and we are here at an intersection in the shade because, man, it's kind of hot out there.
It's warm.
And speaking of warm, there were some guys getting really warm working on these lights earlier. As you can see, the light right here at Fredonia and Whaley, they're gone. And the city's taking these down, replacing it with stop signs, right?
Yeah. So you may remember back in April, we bagged the lights at 2 downtown intersections. The one here at Whaley and Fredonia, and then just 1 block over at Whaley and Center. And we've been using temporary stop signs for about 60 days, about 2 months, seeing if a 4-way stop is all that these intersections warranted. And the short answer is yes, right? We had already done a traffic study. We had already believed that all these needed was a 4-way stop, but this 2-month test showed, yeah, we're good. So we're taking down the traffic signals. We're gonna put in some permanent 4-way stops, and these 2 intersections, again, Whaley at Fredonia and Whaley at Center, will become 4-way stops like a bunch of the other intersections that are already in downtown.
Yeah, okay, and yeah, this has already happened at Cotton and South. Those lights were taken out, and actually for a while there, I guess it was like a 2-way stop, and now it's become a 4-way stop.
Absolutely.
But people don't seem to have a problem with it.
Yeah, no, so we have a traffic analysis study, right? And so if people reach out to us and say, hey, I think the lighting or signaling at a particular intersection isn't warranted, right? We can look at those intersections and we can see what needs to be there. That's what happened at these 2 intersections. The nice thing about being in downtown is people are very used to 4-way stops. If you think about Tyler Street or Methvin Street, this is what most of our downtown is. And so we're just kind of converting these 2 intersections to match kind of the rest of the downtown feel because that's all they need.
Well, I have personal experience with this light right here, and whew, it's a long wait when you're trying to head for some spot news. I mean, it'd take about a minute for the lights to change and everything, and traffic. I've been out here watching it, and traffic seems to be flowing very well. I mean, the intersection is cleared quickly. It's not that busy. Yeah. It goes in spurts, kind of.
Sure.
But I guess originally you told me that these lights were coming down actually physically tomorrow, but you've already started taking them down.
It was a nice day. They started working on it. Now it's gonna be probably a little bit of a process, right? You gotta take the lights off all the poles, then you gotta take all the poles down. We put them in storage so that if we have issues with lights elsewhere in the community, we have them that we can pull out and use. But so residents driving through this intersection will see that work happening starting this week. I don't know how long it'll take to fully finish getting all the signals down, but they're used to it, right? Since April, we've been functioning with these intersections as 4-way stops, so it's just gonna be that moving forward. We're not actually changing anything that residents haven't been doing for the past 2 months.
Right, and the lights are coming down, and I gotta say, it'll be quicker traveling through town, for sure, doing it this way. And so this intersection up here, also at Center and Whaley, those lights are coming down. It's a 4-way stop right now with temporary signs. Now, are there any others that the city is looking at right now? Any other intersections downtown or anywhere else?
No, I don't know that we have any traffic analysis studies currently going on with any other downtown intersections. I will say that we're constantly reviewing our entire traffic system, right, and traffic flow. And so this is something that we have folks whose job it is to pay attention to how the traffic is moving in our community. But it's also a thing that the drivers and the residents really experience more on a day-to-day basis than we maybe do as the city. So this is a great opportunity, right? If there is a place where, you're constantly being stuck for 4 minutes, right? And it's causing you frustration, let us know. Like, we want to look into it. And part of the way that this occurred is, we have heard that these intersections didn't warrant this level of traffic signaling, and it turns out they don't. So we do want to hear from residents if they identify intersections that they think may need us to look at.
Okay, and how do they notify you?
You can reach out to our Public Works Department. You can use the CitySend app. Always going to do a plug for CitySend. LongviewTexas.gov/CitySend has a way to talk about traffic signals, or you can reach out to Public Works. It's their department that kind of oversees our roads and traffic. So.
Okay, all right, yeah. It's like I said, I was out here watching these lights come down earlier. No issues, no problems. I was waiting for somebody to drop one, but there were no drops.
Sorry, Jamie.
I know, it didn't happen. No viral video here. So I guess just over the next few days and the week,
Yeah.
these will all come out and the permanent signs will go in.
Absolutely.
All right.
That's what we're doing.
Thank you, Richard. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Jack.
All right. We'll have more later on KLTV7 News and KLTV.com. And I mean, there'll be stop signs here. Don't be running them.